There's this strange moment that hits you after a long time in a relationship, like when you suddenly catch yourself thinking, wait, do I even like this show, or did I just accidentally adopt their personality? It's not dramatic or loud. It sneaks up on you like a notification you didn't hear because your phone was on silent for 2 months. At the beginning, it feels adorable. You try their favorite snacks, follow the artists they like, pretend to understand their oddly specific hobby that involves 20-step routines and gear that cost too much. It feels like bonding, and it is bonding, until one day you realized you've bonded so tightly that your own identity slipped out the back door. Psychology actually has a term for this blending. It's called self-expansion. We naturally absorb little pieces of people we love. The problem starts when absorbing little pieces turns into entire personality download. Suddenly you're acting like the DLC version of yourself. It's not that losing yourself always feels bad. Sometimes it feels safe, warm, like your entire life has been wrapped in a blanket that smells like your partner's overpriced perfume. But comfort can be sneaky. It can turn into dependence before you even know it. You may catch yourself saying we more than I, even when the situation clearly involves only you. We love this song. Do you? Or does he love it and you just didn't update your brain's settings yet? The line between cute couple behavior and identity merger disaster gets blurrier than a night selfie without flash. And then your friends start noticing. They'll invite you somewhere and go, "You should come." And you'll instinctively respond, "Let me check if we're free." Bro, they asked you, not your partner, not the council of two that now makes every decision in your life. What makes this tricky is that it doesn't happen because you're weak or clingy. It often happens because you care deeply. You want harmony, connection, closeness. Those are good things, amazing things even. But caring doesn't mean disappearing. A relationship isn't supposed to feel like a witness protection program. When your sense of self shrinks, even small conflicts feel scarier. One argument can feel like your world is shaking because when your partner becomes your whole identity, losing them feels like losing yourself. And honestly, no one should hold that much power over your emotional stability. But here's the funny part. Sometimes you don't even notice what's happening until something small snaps you out of it. Like discovering a playlist from years ago and thinking, wow, I actually had taste. Or realizing you used to spend hours on a hobby you completely abandoned for no real reason. It hits different when nostalgia exposes you. The good news is that reclaiming yourself doesn't usually require some dramatic movie scene breakup or a one-way ticket to Bali. Sometimes it's as simple as doing something you genuinely like, even if your partner would rather chew glass than join you. A little independence a day keeps the identity crisis away. It also helps to remember that loving someone doesn't mean becoming their clone. No one enters a relationship thinking, great, time to erase my entire personality and become a customizable character based on their preferences. You bring your own flavor to the table. That's the whole point. Healthy relationships actually work better when both people have their own identities. It creates more stories to tell, more perspectives to share. And honestly, it gives you something to miss. Being around each other 24/7 with zero personal life can make even a perfect partner feel like a walking wallpaper pattern. Plus, having your own identity keeps things interesting. Imagine dating someone who only likes things because you like them. You'd feel like you were dating your own reflection. And unless you're extremely in love with yourself, that's not exactly ideal. So, if you ever feel like you've faded into the background of your own life, take a moment to pause, check in with yourself. Ask, what do I actually enjoy? What makes me feel alive when no one's watching? Your answers matter more than you think. In the end, the goal isn't to pull away from love, it's to stay whole while loving someone deeply. The best relationships don't turn you into someone else. They make you more you. And if your partner truly cares, they'll want to meet that version, not the one you created just to fit into their world. And honestly, you deserve a love that lets you keep your identity intact, and maybe even helps you find new pieces of it.
After all, your relationship should be part of your life, not the definition of it.